be talking with Peter Brown, who went on a trip around the world all by himself, and he has some very interesting things to say about it. Hi Peter, I'm Sarah.
How are you?
Good. Thank you for meeting me at the corner today.
You're welcome. It's nice to be here.
So, Peter, can you tell me a little bit more about when you went on your trip and how you arranged for it?
Sure I can. When I was in college, I studied international politics and international cultures. I was 22 years old and I came out and I knew I wanted to see more of the world. So what I did is I went to a travel agent and I told her that I wanted to see Australia, New Zealand, Egypt, and a bunch of other countries. And she said the best way to do it was to buy an around-the-world ticket. And as long as I traveled the same direction around the world, I could travel on 7 different airlines as long as I went the same direction. So if I start in Washington, D.C., like where we are right now, as long as I go west all the way around the world and come home, I could go and use this plane ticket on those 7 different airlines. So what I did is I left, and it took me about 6 months. I traveled to over 20 countries and had a wonderful time.
What did you pack for your trip?
Well, Sarah, I knew I needed to pack a lot because I needed to have everything I would need to live my life. So what I did is I bought a backpack and I decided I was going to put everything in there that needed to be packed for warm weather, cool weather. I had a sleeping bag, I had a pillow, and I had everything I needed to take care of myself. This passport is something that you need when you go from country to country. When you pass from one to the other, they need to know where you're from and who you are. And so in my passport, you get stamps in all the countries where you've been. So I have every page here. There's Egypt, there's all types of passport stamps in here.
What was your favorite place to visit and why?
My favorite place to visit was New Zealand. New Zealand has beautiful outdoors with mountains and streams. And what I did to get around is I hitchhiked. And I stayed on a farm for 1 week where I worked for a family that had a walnut farm and they had sheep. It was a wonderful experience.
Is there a place that you would like to take your family back to and why?
I would just love to take my family to France and visit Paris, the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame.
Wow, that all sounds so exciting. And my final question, since you're my dad, would you ever let me go on a trip like yours by myself?
Well, Sarah, there's a long time between now and when you might be old enough to take a trip like that. If we were to do something like that, I would want to make sure it was very well planned out and very safe.
This is Sarah saying goodbye from the corner of Airport Drive and Global Way.